Happy birthday. Born on the 27th of March. Wow, that's a very powerful horoscope to have. You have a group of planets which make you very ambitious, very determined, very active. In the area of sports, you will do very well because of your courage and because of the energy that you have. And as a lawyer or a doctor, any kind of professionalism, you will do very well. And if you are in business, you will be quite a daring businessman, but you will have the luck on your side as well. So many things show that you are born on a positive date and time. Now what it depends is, I need your year of birth, and I need your age, and I need to look at your palms. And only then the full story is seen. But for the time being, born on the 27th of March, you are a lucky person. You have the elements of luck because you have good planets supporting you very quickly. So you are going to be well known in some area of your life or another. You are going to win recognition and do big things. You are going to be an adventurer of some kind and make a name for yourself as well. Now, regarding your character, you can have a very violent temper about you. That you must control. You can have a very sharp tongue. That you must control. You can have actions which are very blunt and hostile and provocative. That you must control. And if you can do all this, you have tamed your horoscope and you have allowed these good planets who are shrouded by all this aggressiveness, they can shrug off this shroud and therefore be free of these kind of violent behaviors and tantrums that you can show. You need your strong energy to escape you, and I would say that go for sports, even contact sports, karate or whatever it is, and that way you get this energy out and you become more calm. If you let this energy bottle up by just hanging around, sitting around, doing nothing, it builds up, waiting for an explosion to take place. It also mentally makes you a bit overdaring and a bit too independent sometimes. So these planets affect your mentalness to show that you are daring enough to do things on your own and feel independent enough. But what I need to also know is your year of birth and your time of birth, and to look at your palms. Right now it's only part of the story. I want to talk to you about your character more. It shows that you have a very low tolerance for others. Why? Because you are very arrogant, you are a perfectionist, and that makes teamwork very weak. You are not Superman or Superwoman to be able to do everything yourself all the time, and so you need support. You will be very ambitious for sure, and you will want to reach for the stars and be famous and win recognition. Your compatibility levels are weak. You have to be very careful with the partner you tie up for long commitments like marriage, or for the business partnerships, or even in sports, how to have partners in sport which help you and not go against you. So your compatibility is weak, and the only way would be if you are going to meet somebody you're going to marry, well then I come into the picture and I look at both your birth dates and tell you very frankly yes or no. Okay? Now I want to talk to you about 2017 and how it's going to behave with your birthday, born on the 27th of March. But before that, do go to Facebook and look me up and follow me. And this way we can communicate on Facebook and maybe make an appointment to Skype. I charge USD 50 for a 90-minute consultation with you based on your full date of birth and time of birth, and you can ask me questions and I will answer them. Okay? Now let's go back to the calendar year 2017. The calendar year 2017 has got a group of planets which manage 2017. And does this group of planets go along with your progress? It does. You're very lucky. It does. So you automatically win a 35% or sometimes 40% base. Your calendar year is basically your foundation. It's your platform. We all have to go through 2017 almost at the same time. So some get a good foundation, some don't, but you've got a good foundation. So whatever you try to do, you do very well, very quickly. So you've got a bonus there. Now it depends on what age you are in 2017. Ages are more, the horoscope of ages is more powerful than the horoscope of the calendar year. Then there's a horoscope of time, your time of birth, and then there's a horoscope of your palm. So there are 4 horoscopes I'm managing for you. Now, in 2017, I'm going to give you a certain group of ages. And if you happen to be of these ages, you are going to be very lucky. So let me give you these ages quickly. If you happen to be the ages of 18 or 27 or 36 or 45 or 54 or 63 or 72 or even 81, you are going to be one very lucky person. Whatever you do, all the important things of partnerships, commitments, progress, investments will all come your way, because it's not only very good for you these ages, but they are also very eventful. Very important things in your life will take place. They will move you to a better direction in life, in any area of your life. Now I'm going to give you another set of ages, and these ages for people born on the 27th of March can produce problems, and these ages can bring difficulties. But when you know this, you'll be able to lower your exposure to risk in all areas, and therefore turn it even to be a good age for you. But let me mention to you these negative ages. Now, if you happen to be the age of 15 or 24 or 33 or 42 or 51 or 60 or 69 or 78 or 87, if you happen to be these ages, then you have to be very careful, whether in the health area, whether in the financial, career, business area, whether in the personal area, romance, marriage, family. Things are going to be pretty stressful. Never give up hope. Always remember, you control your horoscope, not your horoscope controls you. And so you will work slowly towards repairing it month by month and manage it as carefully as well. But you will find that during these ages, personal areas are going to be stressed, sometimes to breaking point. Finances can be stretched as well to breaking point. Your health areas, I will talk to you a bit later. So these are the extreme good and bad ages for you. As an example, if you are not of these ages, you are in the middle group, you will have your ups and downs. The only way for me to help you is to know your full date of birth and time of birth, and to look at your palms, and we can do this on Skype, and it only costs USD 50. Let me talk to you about your health. Now, knowing that you are born on the 27th of March, you can have blood-related problems, and usually you can have high blood pressure, hypertension. A lot depends on your time of birth. If in your time of birth the water planets take over, then it will be lessening it, or it might even go to low blood pressure, I've seen. But knowing that you're on the 18th of March, the 27th of March, I worry about high blood pressure. So every week, every 2 weeks, have your blood pressure taken. You may need to take a pill, the morning pill, and to lower your blood pressure. Activity is very important. If you don't do activity, it builds up this pressure. If you play sports, if you do exercises, if you move around a lot, your blood pressure will be kept as well. And remember that you cannot afford to be dehydrated. You must have at least 7 or 8 glasses of water drinking. Because if you are dehydrated, you get migraine problems with this kind of blood pressure. The next thing I can pick up is accidents, and that's because you are one very daring person. So try not to be too daring. And I also worry about, if you're a woman, I worry about gynecological areas. If you're a man, I worry about your prostate. Now, to go back to the woman, I worry about the ovaries more than anything else. Okay? So look into these areas for yourself. I'll only be able to scan your whole body and know everything that you might suffer for, at what age in your life, in what calendar year. I can only do this if I have your full date of birth and time of birth and look at your palms. And what I do is early detection. I detect these health problems very early. They may only start to show 25 years later, but I've already detected them. So you are going to monitor them. You're going to monitor that particular organ in you. That way you will always be in the clear. I want to talk to you about colors. Why are there colors? Nobody really knows, but I believe that there are colors because colors are a medium that planets want to use. There are 9 planets in the universe. There are 9 planets in us. So these 9 planets in the universe have to communicate with the 9 planets here, otherwise we won't be alive. When there's a disconnection, that's when a heart attack or a stroke or an accident can take place, something fast like that. So we want the connection to be there. But there will be some planets in your horoscope that we want to minimize their energy because they make you over-daring, they make you too blunt, too aggressive, too provocative, always looking for trouble, this kind of thing. So we will try that particular group of planets not to give them too much energy. So when you wear a certain color, one planet in the universe, 1 or 2 or 3, will realize they have the medium to send you their energy. And they send you that energy, and if it's good energy, you have a bonus and are lucky. If it's bad energy, you get all these problems of personality, of character, of health, and whatever you try to do attracts problems. Okay, so that's why there are colors, because they're a medium for this. So we have to be very careful what colors we wear, what colors we contact, even the walls, the curtains, the carpets, and all that. All right, now unless I know all your particulars and look at your palms, I'm not able to tell you everything. But I want to just use one color for you for 2017 in case you're not going to consult me yet. And the color I've chosen for you is the color red. Red is a very powerful color for you born on the 27th, and a very good powerful color. Makes you very lucky when you contact red. So for the whole 2017, whether it's undergarments, whether it's top garments, whether it's a handkerchief, whether anything that you contact red, do that, and you will have protection of some planets to guide you out of trouble and to point you to the areas of success. I want to talk to you about direction energy. Around the compass, all the 9 planets stay, and to know which are going to be your good directions or bad directions, we'll have to know which planets are favoring you and which planets are not favoring you. That I can only do again, I'm sorry to repeat this, but that I can only do again if I have your full details. So, but I'm going to give you at least one direction now for the 2017 to help you. And this one direction for you is south. So if you face south, you are facing 2 planets whose duty it is to help you a lot in 2017. And they will send you that energy, and the element of good luck will be so great for you. So try to face south as well as much as possible. And while facing south, you may want to meditate. Meditation is a word. You don't have to go into strict meditation of all sorts. No, be comfortable. You can meditate while you're walking, while you're sitting, while you're sleeping, about to sleep. Meditation means a focusing of your energy to a fine point that produces the energy that you want, the excellent energy. And you can do that in very comfortable zones. Now, use your thumb, which is a very powerful, of all your fingers and thumb, the palm is the leader. And for you born on the 27th, I would ask you to get your palm, you get your thumbs to join it with your index fingers. And this way what you have done is you have created infinity of energy. Normally these are called extremities, the fingers, the tip of your nose, the tip of your fingers, the tip of your toes, the tip of anything is extremity. That's through where the energy escapes. It has to escape, otherwise you will explode. So when you do this for a length of time, you will channel energy to come back to you. And that's what you want when you are focusing and concentrating, when you are saying your prayers, why not? So something positively important that you want and wish for and dream for, do this. And it will also lower your stress and anxiety levels very fast. Okay, do this before a phone call, do this whenever you want. Don't follow hard rules of that you have to get into positions of yoga and do things where you need to go to a cave and not eat for 2 days. No, no, that's not what meditation is all about. We must be comfortable when we meditate, not to be punishing ourselves. Okay? I do hope one day that you will come to Skype with me and I'll have the opportunity to help you in every area of your life. I want to do that, and so that I'll remember that I've helped somebody and you will remember me as well. And that we can only do if you're not in Malaysia, we can only do if we Skype. Okay? So go to Facebook and look me up and follow me, and one day we'll be able to Skype. In the meantime, happy birthday, thank you, and goodbye.